attention, please. It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Hi guys, it's Dave in real life and welcome to this fun little video. Yes, it is movies that got turned into cartoons, and believe me, when I was doing the research for this, I couldn't believe what movies that actually got turned into cartoons. I mean, yes, these are movies from the 1980s, classics in their own right, got spin-offs, cartoon spin-offs. I don't know if a lot of you know about these already, but get ready to be blown away. There are 10 of them. They're in no particular order, and here we go with the first one. At number 10 is Ace Ventura the Pet Detective. Yes, they did do a sequel with Nature Calls, but they'd also turned this into an animated series. It lasted for 3 seasons with 41 episodes, and it started from 1995. Yeah, well, Ace Ventura, I'm sure you're well aware of the film or have seen the film, is, Jim Carrey is one of the most animated actors in Hollywood history, so it was only fair that, or expected that he'd get turned into a cartoon character at some point. They also did a mass cartoon as well, which very, very similar vein to the Ace Ventura animation style. But yes, this was a fairly popular cartoon. Not sure if it did that well here in the UK. I mean, it lasted for 3 seasons, so it didn't do too bad. But yeah, that is the first one at number 10. At number 9, The Police Academy. Yes, really. And if you remember the first film, very tongue-in-cheek, very adult in its content, especially with the podium. And if you've seen the movie, you will know that what I'm talking about. To turn this into a cartoon, it's a bit icky, I've got to admit. But yes, well, to be saying that, Police Academy, as the series went on, became more family friendly by the end anyway. So yes, the cartoon series isn't too out of the imagination. The cartoon series started in 1988, ran for 2 seasons, making 65 episodes, and just continued the story of the cartoon comic capers of the police force and the police academy. Yeah, nothing too much to add to that. At number 8, Teen Wolf. Yes, there was a Teen Wolf cartoon based off of the Michael J. Fox 80s classic. This cartoon series started in 1986. It had 2 seasons with 21 episodes, following the life and the family of the Teen Wolf. And yes, there was lots more wolves in that particular neighbourhood as more characters got introduced into the cartoon series. Yeah, it lasted 2 seasons, which is pretty decent. We've got then at number 7, The Karate Kid. This one only lasted for 1 season. Pretty much the reason why is because they changed it. It wasn't the same as the cartoon. Yes, it still had Daniel and Mr. Miyagi, but instead of them being training for Kung Fu and tournaments and stuff like that, they went on secret missions to collect ancient artifacts. Very much Karate Kid meets Indiana Jones. It didn't work, sadly. It only lasted 1 season, making a small total of 13 episodes. But yeah, it's just a case of going away from the source material. Doesn't work. At number 6 is Back to the Future. So we all remember the 1984, I believe, classic, which is Back to the Future, the adventures of Marty McFly and his journey through time. Back to the Future, the cartoon, came out in 1989 and was not so much the story of Marty. In fact, Marty does not really star that much in this one. It's near enough Jules and Fern, the kids of Doc Brown, what take the helm in this particular cartoon series. It lasted for 4 seasons, made 94 episodes, but yeah, it was pretty strange because it followed their adventures. 2 minor characters from the 3rd movie get in the spotlight in the cartoon series. It kind of made no sense, but there was live action footage from Doc Brown himself, which was Christopher Lloyd, what made it into the series as well, which would introduce episodes or give that child-friendly advice at the end of the episode. But yeah, that is at number 6. At number 5, and we're getting a little bit strange now, because this is Beetlejuice. Yes, Beetlejuice, the cartoon, is the longest reigning cartoon on the list. It had a massive 7 seasons, and that started in 1986, going on to have a massive 140 episodes to its name. Yes, it outstayed its welcome for sure, doing better than the film, which we still only got 1 of. There was a rumour that we were going to get Beetlejuice Goes to Miami, or Hawaii, I think, to the beach. I don't know. It never got off the ground, but yeah, Beetlejuice, which is pretty much a dark comedy from the creator, Tim Burton, who's all about the gothic stuff, got turned into a cartoon. Yes, that did actually come over here to the UK. I do remember seeing that as a child. So yeah, Beetlejuice, the most popular one on the list. At number 4 is Ghostbusters. Yes, the real Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters was the 1984 Ghostbusters movie with Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray. It did finally get turned into a cartoon series in 1991 with great controversy, as it was up against an already cartoon series, The Ghostbusters, which was from a TV series from way back in the 60s. So yes, they had to change the name to The Real Ghostbusters for the cartoon series, and yes, the likenesses totally changed as well, from the characters from the movie to the cartoon, this making it completely unrelatable. But yes, yeah, this ran for 2 seasons, had 26 episodes. I do believe you can catch all of these episodes on YouTube if you search for Real Ghostbusters. It's very good. At number 3 is Bill and Ted. Excellent adventure. Yeah, Bill and Ted. The cartoon didn't come out until 1990. Had 2 seasons. I think they actually made 2 spin-offs, Bill and Ted's. I think there's The Excellent Adventure, and I think there's another one, Adventures in Time, I believe it's called, or something to that, where they go through dimensions, not just time travel. But yes, this had a massive 21 episodes as well. So Bill and Ted, the Wild Stallions, got turned into a cartoon. I actually remember watching this as a kid and quite liked the cartoon series. I loved the films. But these are the top 2, and they're there because they are based off films, which in anybody's right mind should never have cartoons based off. And it's at number 2 is Robocop. Sink that in. This is an hard R, an 18 rating here in the UK, full of violence, full of swear words, full of lady bits. just full of adult humour throughout, and how they could base this as a kid's cartoon is beyond me, because you're watching the cartoon, you want to know where the source material came from, and it's that movie. And yes, the other 2 are tamer. Robocop 2 and 3 are tamer than the original, so yes, you could probably pop them on for your kids and feel safe. But I wouldn't want my kid going to watch Robocop after watching the cartoon series. This only lasted for 1 season with no surprise. It had only 12 episodes, which is the least amount of all of them on the list. Yeah, the source material really let this down, unfortunately. So Robocop, sadly, why? What was they thinking? And that leads us to number 1. And yes, it is Rambo. And I bet you're thinking, what? Rambo got a cartoon. Have you seen this? And it is the most controversial one on the list, because this is about an army veteran who had trouble re-establishing himself back into society after being in Vietnam. So to have this translated into a kids' cartoon show is completely beyond me. I think the cartoon's based off of First Blood, or the second one, which is Rambo. But yet still, Rambo, a TV series, yes, we wouldn't be surprised it did not last for only one season, and that was in 1986 when that was released. But it did get 65 episodes. So even though it only lasted for one season, it did actually do okay. They did have an action figure line, like a majority of these cartoons on the list. But yeah, the source material for the last two movies were arguably questionable. And honestly, you'd have a kid watching like even Rambo 3 would be terrified. So yes, that is the list. What do you guys think of the movies to cartoon list? Let me know if I've missed any out in the comment section below. And watch out for the reverse video to this, where I do cartoons turned into movies, which, yes, I'm sure you can guess quite a few without even me doing that video. But thank you so much for watching this one. I've been Dave in Real Life. You've been awesome. Bye for now.